I'm not the kind of person who updates their phone right away. I usually wait, let the bugs get worked out, the battery issues resolved, the Reddit people complain first. But last week, something strange happened. It was 3:13 a.m. when my phone buzzed. Half asleep, I squinted at the screen. System update 13.4.9 available. New visual enhancements. Improved perception features. Install now? I was about to hit remind me later, like I always do. But before I could touch the screen, the phone dimmed. Then confirmed the install by itself. No Face ID, no fingerprint, just installing. The loading icon wasn't the usual spinning circle. It was a pulsing black eye. I tried to cancel it. Nothing responded. Then the screen went black for almost a full minute. When it rebooted, everything looked normal. Wallpaper, apps, battery at 92%. But things were sharp, too sharp, like someone turned up the contrast on reality. My camera opened automatically. I didn't do that. At first, it was just my living room. Normal. But the feed looked like high-definition reality. I could see every speck of dust floating midair, the subtle flicker of the hallway light that never bothered me before. Then the lens pulled focus to the hallway, just beyond the open bedroom door. Something shifted. Something was there. I blinked. The camera feed returned to normal. Nothing in the hallway, just shadows. I closed the camera and chalked it up to post-sleep brain fog. Later that morning, I checked my photo gallery. That's when I found a picture I didn't take. It was from my kitchen, dated 2 nights ago, but I wasn't alone in the frame. There, over my shoulder in the background, was a figure, just barely visible, tall, faceless, too symmetrical. As if someone tried to draw a person and gave up halfway. I don't remember seeing it before. I checked my cloud backup. The original version of the photo, same angle, same timestamp, didn't have the figure. Now, with the update, it did. The next few days, I kept finding new photos, none taken by me, all from places inside my apartment, slightly off angles, like the camera was placed just low enough to peek around a corner. Every shot had the figure, and it was getting closer. In one, it stood behind the couch. In the next, at the foot of my bed. Then, inches from where I sleep, staring down. Its shape never changed. Always still, always watching. I tried deleting the photos. They reappeared within seconds. I told my friend Nate. He thought it was an ARG or viral marketing. He laughed it off and told me to lay off the late night horror subs. Then he got the same update prompt. System update 13.4.9 available. Install now. He sent me a screenshot as a joke. Guess I'm leveling up my perception. I begged him not to install it. He didn't listen. That night, I locked every door and window. I powered my phone down, buried it under 3 couch cushions, wrapped in aluminum foil like some paranoid lunatic. But at 3:13 a.m. it buzzed anyway. It wasn't even powered on. The screen lit up on its own. Perception upgrade installed. Your awareness has been optimized. There was a new app on the home screen. One I hadn't seen before. True Sight. The icon was that pulsing black eye again. I didn't touch it, but the app launched itself. My camera opened, only it wasn't showing my room. Not from my perspective. It showed me, in bed, from the hallway, from where the figure had stood. The feed started to move, shaky, low to the ground, creeping forward, closer to the door. The hallway light flickered, then went out. The phone buzzed. "You are now visible." There was a soft knock on the bedroom door. I didn't move. The feed showed the door creak open. The camera got closer. 5 feet. 3. 1. Then static. The phone screen turned to black. I woke up on the floor. Cold. Nauseous. My bed sheets were twisted and soaked with sweat. My phone lay next to me. Screen shattered. Battery drained. No TrueSight app. No recent activity. No sign of any update. Just a low battery warning. And the time, 3:12 a.m. I tried to pretend it was a dream. I went to work. I kept my head down. I didn't talk about it. Until Nate's girlfriend called me. He hadn't shown up to work. His phone was off. She went to check on him. The front door was locked from the inside. They broke it down. Nate was gone. Windows closed. No sign of forced entry. No struggle. His phone was lying in the center of the floor, screen glowing. A single message flashing. "Now I see." The walls were covered in smudges, black handprints, too many fingers, some reaching toward the ceiling. His mirror was shattered from the inside. That night, I stayed up. I watched every reflection, every shadow. I turned off all the lights. At 3:13 a.m., the phone vibrated. I didn't touch it, but the voice memo app opened itself and started recording. I didn't say anything, but I heard breathing. My own voice whispered through the speaker, flat, monotone, like I was sleep-talking. "It's in the walls now. It knows I'm aware." Then something else whispered back, not my voice, something that sounded like wet cloth dragging across concrete. The next day I found a new album in my photo gallery, hidden, encrypted. When I forced it open, I found over 200 images. Every one was of me, asleep, taken from different angles. My mouth hanging open, my eyes sometimes cracked, just barely enough to show white. And in each photo, the figure was in the background, closer, clearer. Its shape distorted the nearer it got, like it wasn't meant to be observed. In the final image, it was just inches from my face. Its face was a void, not just blank, but hungry. Like looking into a well that went beneath the concept of depth. The metadata said the last photo was taken at 3:13 a.m. I tried to reset the phone. Factory wipe. It restarted mid-process. A message flashed before rebooting. "You are no longer permitted to forget." I visited Nate's apartment that afternoon. There was a strange silence inside, heavy, like the air itself was listening. His TV turned on by itself when I stepped in. Static. Then an image. My face from outside his peephole. I turned to leave, but something in the hallway mirror caught my eye. Not my reflection. It blinked. I didn't. Tonight is the 7th night since the update. My phone won't turn off anymore, even if I remove the battery, even if I smash the screen. it powers itself on at 3:13 a.m. every night. Last night, I woke up with something clutched in my hand, a note, written in that same ash-like black dust Nate had. Update complete. Next install queued. So here's your warning. If you see the prompt, System Update 13.4.9 available, don't install it. Don't even look at it, because once it sees you, you'll start to see it too, and it never stops watching.